Lawmakers missed their July 1st deadline to pass a new school budget, leaving K through 12 schools in limbo. Good evening. I'm David Andrews.
And I'm Ann Emmerich. There is no penalty for the delay, but school districts say the uncertainty is making it hard to plan for the coming year. News 10's Mars Anderson joins us live in studio with the sticking points.
Thanks, Ann. Lawmakers still have months before the state's fiscal year begins on October 1st, but districts don't have that luxury. Without clarity from the state, district officials are working through this challenge with less than 2 months before students return to the classroom. State budget deadline is come and gone, and Michigan school districts are still waiting as their fiscal school year begins.
We're moving forward with the budget that we approved at the end of June. I mean, obviously it would be nice for our budget to be approved and to know exactly, what kind of funding we're going to have going into the school year, not knowing what enrollment's going to look like.
Districts like East Jackson Community Schools are planning without clarity as lawmakers debate how money should flow. Some House lawmakers want to boost per-student funding while shifting billions from K-12 to colleges to free up funding for roads.
We're pulling it from things where it shouldn't have went, corporate subsidies and payouts, and then not taking from the taxpayer. We were trying to get stuff done. Now it looks like they're going to have to wait months.
Meanwhile, state senators want funding for school meals, literacy programs, and mental health, among other priorities. Senate Appropriations Chair Sarah Anthony says House Republicans finally realize they have to work with Democrats to get a good budget, and Speaker Matt Hall is now feeling the pressure. Anthony is glad Republicans have decided to come to the table, but she refuses to cut a bad deal.
We plan on showing up to work in July. We plan on showing up to work in August. And so we're going to continue to work on a plan.
I don't see anybody, talking about cuts to the pay, in Lansing or to legislation. Unfortunately, it always comes to the K-12 realm.
Jeff Punches is the superintendent of East Jackson Community Schools. He says the district will operate as planned, adding districts can only withstand so many cuts at the state level before making cuts of their own. And
All right, Mars, thank you. The Senate held a brief session with no votes or attendance while the House took the day off after working late into the night Tuesday. Both chambers returned July 15th.